From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Boston Red Sox. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, Garrett Whitlock. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Out to short, Rafaela. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boo. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
B.I.D. Ball in dirt. And down on strikes. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. The other way, and that gets down for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Dahlbeck makes the grab, and that's the inning. Guardians lead 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. Back here at Fenway Park, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Strong makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jarren Duran.
Well, Boog, just an on-base machine. Last month, he was on almost half the time, an OBP over 450. Just a really tough out. I mean, this guy's a catalyst for this offense right now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. 2 outs. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of...
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Top of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, Ryan Rocchio. And here it comes. Left field. Has this one sized up. And out number 1 on the grab. Digging in, Gabriel Arias. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Arias batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball up the middle, and that squirts through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Right through there for a strike. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. Nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Now the third baseman, Bobby Dalbec. That one is upstairs. Swing and high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. A laser to left. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. No, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. He knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
Now it's going to be Triston Casas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Close, but called the ball. 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
And there's a foul ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Vaughn Grissom now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That pitch gets the corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. To the right side, Jimenez sends it to first. That ends the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now at Fenway. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Esteban Florial. And a pitch. Up the middle, Rafaela. Now the throw to first on the run. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Miles Straw. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike 1. Hedges, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That one misses. Now 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Casas over to second, and they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in Boston as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Ceddanne Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that drops foul.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball, that's out.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Good eye right there.
It's a good
2
take.
balls, 2 strikes.
And
3
another
balls, 2
ball.
strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. One up, one down.
Now back.
And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Chop to the right side. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Reese McGuire. There's a strike. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the last half of the third. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. I wish you could get the barrel on and line it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Yoshida stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Two outs. Fouled off to the right. Red Sox by 2 as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first. Third out. And the Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top 2-0. Start of the 4th. Here's Andres Gimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And there's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and it's off the green monster. Throws to second, not in time. It's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch to play lately. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Sends it across the first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Ground ball, Casas. Steps on first for the out. Here's Brian Rocchio. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a base hit. The run scores from third. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. McGuire brings it in, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Bobby Dalbec. Bieber back to work. That catches the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Righty to the plate. Right through there. Got it. And one gone.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
On the ground to third. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Enmanuel Valdez. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And another ball. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Tag, and he's in there.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered in this game. Ripped on a line. And O'Neill is retired. And that is the inning. Left for the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Now the third baseman, number 42. And there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now it's Esteban Florial. And that's outside. Ball 1. Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the...
Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quick.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits off the monster. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. It's 2-2.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it.
Base hit! Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and the Guardians take the lead 3-2. 1 down. down, runner at first. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. Dahlbeck throws to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. And fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bounce to third, and it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Rafaela in the box now. Takes strike one. Grissom on at first. Nobody out. And that one clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Close but called a ball. 1-0. The Red Sox down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Reese McGuire. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. McGuire, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Two outs. Got him. That's the inning. Back in Boston, top 6. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. The right-hander back to work. Line drive. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this part.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock gives way, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Brian Bayo taking over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score.
Now this one gets through. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground, could be two. There's one.
He's out.
And a run
He's
scores on the double play. And up next for Cleveland, Gabriel Arias. Out to short, Rafaela. On to first. And that is the inning. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Heart of the order. Back here at Fenway Park, now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. That one way outside, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've been lining the ball all over the ballpark, and unfortunately, sometimes it's right into a glove. But still, they've hit 9 line drives so far, and that's something they should feel very good about.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Hedges on to first. Oh, he throws it away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1 and 2. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. He sends one out the opposite way. It's 4-4. Ziggy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. Got that monkey off his back. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Fastball for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Scott Barlow appears to be getting loose. Sandlin also throwing. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul. More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. 2 runs across in the inning as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Next pitch misses way outside. center field. Straw ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now tied 4-4. It's Major League Baseball, and it's back here at Fenway. Here's the third baseman, number 42. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he gets going right there. Nasty slider with just terrific eye to be in.
On the ground. And that one handled. Fires to first on the run. Awesome play there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Florio, batting with one down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. And that just misses. Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Duran quickly gets it back in, and that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over.
And the 0-2. Hard liner. And that's the third out. Left for the Guardians. Score remains tied at 4. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Scott Barlow. Grissom at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Tosses to first. One up, one down. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
There's a strike.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to him.
And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Arias under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Righty delivers. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrel.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. For the top of the 8th, now the number 2 hitter, Andres Gimenez. And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ripped to first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Fry.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one missed. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Late swing, fouled off. And another ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Tied at 4. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Nick Sandlin. He's been so good against lefties. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! He powers that one out of here. And they take the lead. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boo. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dick. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Trevor Stephan up and throwing. Morgan also getting ready. Misses outside, and now 2-0.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. The throw to first. That's it out.
Up next,
now here's the Red Sox DH, Enmanuel Valdez. And a swing and a miss there. Sandlin, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is outside. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Guardians. And he deals. There's a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent.
High fly ball out towards left field. And that is gone. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-5. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
1 down, base is empty. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
This guy at the dish excels in two strikes.
Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. In the air, right field. He's got it, and that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even at 5 apiece. So remaining in the game defensively, Jose Ramirez. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter.
Now playing right. Number 40.
O'Neill swings through it for strike 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Trevor Stephan up and loosening in the pen. Next offering is in for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first half.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there. There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Rafaela stands in now. Looks at that one inside. That's a strike. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the batting order turns over. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. Into center. Straw has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. And the Red back inside Fenway Park. Austin Hedges stands in. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. The extra innings rule placing a runner on second to begin the inning was a big move for baseball in 2020. So, Chris, how has that changed the way relievers approach these innings?
Well, I don't think it's that much different from coming in to clean up someone else's mess. Definitely not ideal, but the best relievers welcome challenges like this.
That one ripped down the line, and it's foul. Got it. 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Miles Straw. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second here in extra innings. And a sac bunt here. Whips it to Casas. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Andres Jimenez will hit next. And that one fouled off. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound. Here's the catcher to hit, Reese McGuire. And the pitch. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Miller on the move, heading back. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And the Red Sox walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure of winning run on second crazy, exciting finish to this game today.
6-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It's the crash test. They made it dummies and they try to do it. There's nothing I can say.